Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in this world, Degeneration does. And welcome back to Inside the Fire. Now, I know I just did a short little episode Saturday for Unplugged, but back on schedule and back on track. Tonight isn't about hype, it's about clarity. Because when you spend enough time in locker rooms, you stop listening to what people say and you start watching what they do. Respect doesn't come from volume. It doesn't come from posting first, talking last, or making sure everyone knows your feelings. Respect shows up early, it shows up when it needs to, and it shuts up when it needs to. It handles business without dragging half the locker room into it. And lately, I haven't seen very much respect. Some people forgot that. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. One mistake is human. Two might deserve a conversation. But when it keeps happening, that's not a mistake anymore. It's a pattern. And locker rooms don't miss patterns. You can feel it back there right now. The tension, the side glances, the conversations that stop mid-sentence when certain people walk by. Not because anybody's scared, but because everyone's tired. Tired of excuses, tired of chaos dressed up as passion, tired of cleaning up messes that never had to be made in the first place. Pressure doesn't create problems, it exposes them. And this season, it's exposed a lot. Live in the quiet. I've watched little lapses turn into big problems. Side comments become rumors. Rumors become snowballed out of control. And suddenly, people who never had beef are catching stray shots from someone else's insecurity. That is not passion. That's sloppy, it's lazy, and it doesn't make you dangerous, smart, or in any way an asset. It makes you predictable. This season of attitude has put all of that on display. You can feel it. It's tense. You can see it in the body language. Hear it when people are talking because they are being so loud and making it so obvious. These things don't belong where we work or where we play. It creates an uncomfortable environment and conversations that we shouldn't need to have. It begins because people chase. If you have to chase wins or chase attention, chase affection, chase companionship, chase friendship, then it's not worth it. Those things should come to you. You shouldn't have to snatch them up and create drama over them. And some people are here not trying to be the loudest person in the room, trying to do their work quietly and letting the results talk. And believe me, that difference matters. Now, before anyone gets cute with my words, let me be clear about this. I'm not saying this division is falling apart, and I'm not saying nobody's in control. I trust Commissioner Parker, I trust his judgment, and I trust that he sees the bigger picture, even when things get loud. He doesn't play favorites, and he doesn't panic when the room gets noisy. That matters also more than people realize. I've watched how he operates. He doesn't play games. He doesn't panic, and he doesn't let the noise distract him from the bigger picture. If there are issues to be handled, I believe he'll handle them the right way. That doesn't mean the rest of us get a free pass to act wild in the meantime. We're still responsible for what we bring into that locker room every week, so if you're wondering where all of this is headed, don't follow the loudest voice in the room. Follow the actions that repeat. That's where the truth lives. I've had to be honest with everybody and express my feelings on these matters, and now it's time to express them with you. Also, Degeneration Des, this has all caused me to do a lot of thinking, and I can't get my mind to calm on this subject. Not a move, just an idea that I might need to act on. And it's one of those thoughts you sit with for a while first, because once you speak it, everything changes. So, while I sit with my thoughts, pay attention to attitude. Watch who keeps their composure. Watch who cracks under pressure. And watch who's still standing when the noise fades out. Because this season, the quiet moments are telling the real story. We've seen pressure reveal character. We've seen professionalism tested. We've seen confidence turn into ego and ego turn into excuses. And the biggest lesson so far, real respect does not demand attention. Real professionalism does not need backup. And real growth, it comes when you stop reacting and start choosing. That's all I've got tonight. No drama, no subtweets, just truth, just truth. Stay sharp, stay listening, stay focused, make it matter, because hype doesn't always prevail. Sometimes silence drowns out the noise. Inside the fire, we don't break, we break through.